Breathing styles. The way of combat for the Demon Slayers in the Demon Slayer universe. Each Demon Slayer has their own unique form of breathing, going from sun, stone, water, thunder, fire, and wind. There are even styles that branch from the main elements, for example, love breathing or sound breathing. The breathing styles in Demon Slayer truly look breathtaking as well, especially the ones we have seen in the anime so far. I cannot wait to see what the other breathing styles look like once more seasons of Demon Slayer drop. Until then though, today I'm going to be counting down my top 5 favorite breathing forms from Demon Slayer. At the end of the video, be sure to leave your favorite ones down below. And with that said, let's hop in. Also, manga spoilers incoming. Starting off this list is definitely going to have to be water breathing. Water breathing is such a simple concept when it comes to a style, but the way how it's adapted into the anime is simply gorgeous. Water breathing is also the first style I was introduced to, so it definitely was a good first impression. We see water breathing being used by our main protagonist Tanjiro Kamado and Gyu Tomioka, the Water Hashira. There are other users, but these two are in my opinion the most important. Oh, and I will give love to Uro Kodaki for being an incredible master of this style. I love how the water just flows, and how it just appears like a river on my screen. My favorite forms of this are definitely 2nd form Water Wheel, 5th form Blessed Rain after the drought, 10th form Constant Flux, and 11th form Dead Calm. The 5th form is by far the most painless though. It is referred to as the Sword Strike of Kindness. The first instance I saw this was when Tanjiro used this on Rui Lower Moon 5's Demon Mother. She was ready to die and to be released, and Tanjiro realized this and switched to this form. As her head was cut off, a gentle rain poured down, and her death was very tranquil. 11th form Dead Calm was used on Rui from Gyu Tomioka. This form was created by Gyu himself. The user stops all body movements to enter a state of temporary tranquility, countering any attacks with immense speed from the blade. It's a very fast technique. 10th form, Constant Flux, also looks pretty dope. Pretty much just being a giant water dragon. And who wouldn't think that looks badass? But yeah, water breathing is majestic looking and very effective. We're only on number 5 though. You already know the list gets better from here. Up at number 4, we have sun breathing. Now, I know sun breathing is Tanjiro and Yorichi's main style, and I really like it a lot, but it's just not number 1 material for me. Still bright and amazing, but not that high up. Sun breathing originally was introduced as the Hinokami Kagura, and we see Tanjiro first use this on Lower Moon 5, Rui. He awakened this, having a memory of his father teaching him the dance. We later learn that Hinokami Kagura is actually the legendary sun breathing style, and is passed on from father to son every generation, along with a pair of Hanafuda earrings. From there, he started using the Hinokami Kagura a lot on many different enemies. Through time, he learned to master it, and was eventually able to use all 12 forms of sun breathing, and even held off Muzan for a long period of time, constantly using all 12 forms to even unlock the 13th form. My personal favorite of all the forms would definitely be Dragon Sun Halo Head Dance. A giant fire sun dragon appears, and can take out multiple enemies at once. Plus, dragons are cool. Yorichi is the creator of the sun breathing style, and was also one of the most powerful demon slayers of all time. This dude was legendary, and so was his style. Right in the middle of the list, we have love breathing. Love breathing is the style we see most often used by the love Hashira Mitsuri Kanroji. Fun fact, love breathing was actually created and developed by Mitsuri herself, after being taught fire breathing from Kyojuro Rengoku. This style of breathing can also only be used by her, due to unique flexibility and agile movements. Using this style also makes her katana turn into a whip-like weapon. The love breathing style only consists of 6 forms, with only 5 being known. These are 1st form Shivers of First Love, 2nd form Love Pangs, 3rd form Cat Love Shower, 5th form Swaying Love Wildclaw, and 6th form Cat-Legged Winds of Love. The first time we see this breathing style used is when Mitsuri goes up against Upper Moon 4 Hantengu. Using fast movements and flexibility from this form, along with her Demon Slayer Mark Awakening, she is able to stand on equal ground against Zahuketen, Hantengu's hatred clone. The form I like the most is definitely the 6th form, Cat-Legged Winds of Love. It's just a bunch of extending slash attacks while Mitsuri is upside down, retracting and extending her whip. Mitsuri truly is the love Hashira because it's in her nature. She's just a very wholesome character and truly loves the people in her life. I mainly like the love breathing because of Mitsuri's warm love and kindness. She deserves to find love in life, and her and Obanai deserve each other a lot. At the penultimate spot, we have insect breathing. Insect breathing is used by the insect Hashira Shinobu Kocho. We get introduced to insect breathing way earlier in the series, and the way how Shinobu moves is that of a butterfly. She demonstrates this as she poisons one of the spider demons. It's a pretty beautiful sight to behold. The moment in the anime had a bunch of butterflies flying behind Shinobu as she jumps into the sky and stings her opponent multiple times. Insect breathing has 4 known forms, being Butterfly Dance Caprice, Dance of the Bee Sting True Flutter, Dance of the Dragonfly Compound Eye Hexagon, and Dance of the Centipede Hundred-Legged Zigzag. Insect breathing goes perfectly with Shinobu's speed. In fact, I'm pretty sure Shinobu is the fastest of the Hashira and one of the fastest humans in the series. Using this immense speed, she is able to thrust and use her style to make it very deadly. By far, my favorite and best demonstration of this was when she was fighting against Doma. Shinobu is by far, in my opinion, the weakest of the Hashira due to her not being able to decapitate a demon. However, her poisons and the way she moves are very lethal in her own right. During the fight with Doma, she is able to land multiple hits on him, imbued with her own special poison. Her thrusting is also able to pin him. During all that, Doma even compliments her speed during her Dance of the Centipede, and says that the technique is strong enough to destroy a bridge. In the end though, Shinobu is eaten, but also is able to kill Doma due to putting wisteria-based poison into her body. Shinobu really uses his insect style to her advantage. The way how the movements are and such are what makes this style easily placed in the number 2. She is truly a devastating insect. Alrighty, we are finally at number 1, and some of you are probably asking, what could be at number 1? Well, to be honest, it's probably not going to be one that you guys expect, as this style isn't used by any of the Hashira. Number 1 definitely had to be moon breathing. Moon breathing was originally developed by Michikatsu Sugekuni. When Michikatsu attempted to learn sun breathing from his brother, Yorichi, he was unable to master it. Therefore, moon breathing took its place. Moon breathing is a style that has a great blend of offense and defense similar to sun breathing. The art style used for it just looks majestic, having a bunch of crescent moons fly across as Kokushibo swung his blade. Kokushibo, being alive for centuries, was able to develop a lot of forms for this unique style of breathing, numbering 16 different techniques. I would list all of these, but that may take a little while. To be honest with you, I actually like all the forms we see. I just think it's so cool that Michikatsu and Yorichi are seen as opposite brothers, being the sun and moon. I'm so excited to see how this style is going to look once the anime releases its adaptation. My favorite form has to be the 7th form, Mirror of Misfortune Moonlit. I don't know why, but I kind of get Getsuga Tensho vibes from Bleach, especially when I saw this one in particular. Kokushibo swings the gigantic sword of his, and it creates multi-directional long-range slashes in the ground. Or that's how the fan wiki describes it, and I would say that's pretty accurate. Moon breathing is honestly my favorite though, and once again, I am excited for Kokushibo to make his appearance in the anime. Well, that wraps up my top 5 breathing styles in Demon Slayer. Honestly, in the future, I'm probably going to make a video ranking all the breathing styles. I just love the concept of how an element and technique are created by swinging a sword. The breathing styles are by far what makes Demon Slayer the most interesting to me, and to be honest, they alone are one of the reasons I like it. I also love the fact that the breathing styles are strongly based around the characters' personalities that use them. Moon breathing, like I mentioned, is my favorite though. Let me know what yours is in the comment section below. Honestly, all of these styles are pretty amazing, so I think I can agree on whatever you guys choose. Anywho though, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. With that said, I'm Mystic Sage, and I will see you in the future for more Demon Slayer and anime content.